Have you ever been a candidate in a job interview and felt that perhaps the examples that you were giving were not gaining the impact with the interviewer that you were hoping for? And by the same token, you may have noticed that the interviewer was not particularly engaged and was somewhat underwhelmed with what you were saying. Well, I think there is a solution to this, and it's really about ensuring that any examples you give in some way address two fundamental issues at which they will be looking for in the job interview. I'm going to talk about that in this short video right now. Hello, my name is Stephen Wright. I'm a career coach here at Career Mentor, and we help high-performing financial services professionals make their next smart career move. So at one level, job interviewers are going to be looking for four things. First, they want to know if you are able to do the job that they've got in mind. Can you do the job? Have you got the skills and the attributes and the experiences that will reassure them that you can actually do the job that they have in mind? Second, will you do the job? Are you motivated? Third is, will you fit with us? Will you fit with our culture, and are your values aligned with the values of our organization? And finally, are we going to be able to afford to hire you? But at a different level, and of course, bearing in mind that we're interviewing with a commercial organization, there are two fundamental issues to be addressed, and that is, are you going to be able to help us increase our revenue? And also, are you going to be able to help us decrease our costs? So let's have a look at the way in which you can organize your examples under one of four headings. The first two are obvious. The first one is, are you able to give examples of how your actions within your current firm are helping them increase their revenue? So if you work in marketing or in sales, well, that's pretty obvious, but it may also be possible for you to generate some ideas and some examples about how you can help the organization increase its revenue. So if you're in a client relationship role and you're able to demonstrate how you give your clients a great experience so that they continue to work with you, they continue to give you repeat business, that might be an example of that. The second, of course, is, are you able to demonstrate, give clear examples about the way in which you are able to help your organization reduce its costs by finding the ways in which it may be leaking money and solutions to plug those leaks. If you're able to do that, then the interviewer is going to see that you're particularly commercially minded, and that's going to stand you in good stead. Let's look at the last two headings, perhaps. The third one is, within your particular area of the business, have you been able to help your business improve its processes? So that may be collaborating with your co-workers or indeed operations to find ways to reduce friction, to reduce the time that it takes to do things, perhaps increase the level of automation so that indeed leads to the reduction of costs within that particular area of business because you just made it more efficient. And the final one is about leadership. Whether or not you hold an official leadership position, are you able to give examples about how your presence and your example, the energy that you bring, gains the confidence of the people around you, increases drive, increases focus, and ultimately increases productivity, which will then lead on to increasing revenue? If you're able to create those examples, then I think that's going to be very useful. So when you are preparing for a job interview, have a think about these four headings and ensure that any example that you give will finally end up with impact on the business in these two commercial fundamental ways: increasing revenue and decreasing costs. I hope you found that useful. I'll be putting the blog that I wrote about this in the comments below, and thanks very much.